What's up, everybody, and welcome to the very last episode of Mastering the Dungeon. The fourth pillar, the very last structured unit, object, tool in your toolkit, piece in your artillery, and other metaphors that have to do with that. This is the kind of the channel, the section of the channel that we go over Dungeon Master prepping tips and Dungeon Master how to run your games, and pretty soon we're gonna go over how to actually prepare for a session, a module, an adventure, what have you, a campaign eventually. I'm just gonna walk you through the different steps of that. But this, as I stated in my first video on this series, which you should definitely go over and watch. Go down to my channel. I'm gonna put a little card thing up here that'll tell you exactly everything you need to know. But anyway, let's roll. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to our journey through the realms of Dungeons and Dragons. Today we delve into the fundamental pillar, the last of the fundamental pillars that uphold this game that we all like to play, or all 6 of my fans and me like to play. Actually, before we get started, I do want to show you that this is kind of the gaming area that with my group on Thursdays. So if any of y'all are watching, a sneak peek. Don't tell the others. It's gonna be kind of surprised once it's all done. But our first pillar was kind of the building block, and the reason I set it up in the 1, 2, 3, 4 pillar system is so it all kind of holds up the structure of our D&D game, of our D&D session. So last but not least, I would say roleplay. I know it's kind of a strange, kind of off the beaten path topic, but I would say roleplaying. The pillar of immersion and character development. You as the DM breathe life into all your NPCs, your non-player characters, and everything you do, everything you say, everything you speak into existence. Believe you me, I've been on the wrong end of this several times, will be taken advantage of and will be remembered by your players. And will definitely come back to bite you if you don't write it down, if you don't remember it yourself. But that is a two-way revolving door. I'm not sure if I used that right. Everything that the players say can be used and written down and used against them in a later, whenever it serves you, the DM, to put in a convenient plot hook or story arc or crazy 3-armed T-Rex lizard kind wielding 2 tridents of the overseas. Just hypothetically. Write that down, DMs. That's a good idea. You embody your NPC's personalities, quirks, and agendas. You create memorable encounters that challenge the player's beliefs and values. That not only has to do with combat, but also role-playing and vice versa. It doesn't always have to do with role-playing, it's sometimes combat. You gotta describe the seedy tavern that your players start in, or the dragon's lair, right as it opens its colossal, scaly eyes to gaze upon the wizard that was about to cast a sleep spell on it. Yeah, not very good for your wizard. You might want to make a couple constitution checks. Players, you also kind of have to help your DMs, and DMs have to help your players in this to dive deep into your character's psyche, role-playing their interactions, their dilemmas, and their growths. Embrace improvisation for at least the most unforgettable moments. That is more fact than I believe I would like to admit. The improvisation is where all the magic happens. Like, you can have your script, like I got it right here, but all the, what I like to say, cool stories are all the moments that, even in this little script, every time I've gone off script, I've kind of had a little story or something that I've remembered or something that might flow together better that I might delete during editing, but anyways, and every time that you improvise, every time that you make something up on the fly, it's probably 7 out of 10 times turns out to be something good, or like I said, you'll have a flame-breathing, 3-armed, 2-headed lizard kind person wielding 2 god-level tridents. So when your when your PCs inevitably kill them, you've got 2 high-level tridents wandering around the plains. Anyway, that's a good point. And there you have it. Those are the pillars of DMing. Not just Dungeons and Dragons, but DMing and kind of the player balance that kind of goes along with it. Remember, communication, combat, and role playing are all very key, important parts of playing. You'll embark on these quests that will echo these pillars. Whether you've experienced all 4 of them, or maybe just 2 of them, or even maybe 0 of them, you'll if you play D&D long enough, you'll probably find spatterings and smitterings of all 4. Anyway, so yeah, gather your party, sharpen your swords, string your bows, and I'll see you next time. Until then, may your rolls be critical and your adventures legendary. I'll see you on the flip side.